Have you ever experienced that moment when you're out with a woman or talking to a woman, and it feels like she's waiting for you to kiss her while you're talking? You find yourself stuck in a friendly exchange of words and wish to transition to a more intimate level. I've drafted some sentences here for you all, aiming to create an atmosphere of sexual tension and make this moment more organic and relaxed. So, let me be honest, folks. In today's video, I want to share some ready-made phrases with you to use at the right moment, when the conversation is already flowing. Well, these phrases will help transition from a friendly chat to a more provocative one, keeping the other person interested until the end of the conversation. Sound good? Stuff is really focused on seduction. It's awesome. And hey, pay attention to the phrases I'm going to give you. They should be used at a moment when you're already very intimate with the woman you've been talking to for a while. You're in a conversation and want to escalate the mood to the point where you can naturally kiss her. Is that your goal? Make sure not to use these phrases out of context or at the beginning of the interaction. Always prioritize respect and calibration. So, use these phrases when you already have good freedom and intimacy with the woman. It will work out great. Your seduction style should be very subtle. Your gameplay should be very subtle. Avoid using phrases like naughty or sly. Don't throw out those embarrassing things because it can create an awkward vibe if not handled carefully. You don't have to be explicit. The phrase should be subtle and indirect enough for her to understand the intention just by the way it's delivered. It's crucial that when you say this phrase, you say it in the right way for the right intention to make the Alright, let's move on to the phrases. During the conversation, when we're close to kissing, you can say, "You know, the best thing I did today was stop to talk to you." This statement is perfect to use when you're already intimate with the woman and trying to create that more sexual atmosphere, right? You can seize those moments of silence and simply say, "You know, coming here to talk to you was the best thing I did today," or "Stopping to talk to you was the best thing I did." So, this phrase is very subtle because it shows that you really enjoyed stopping to talk to her, liked approaching her, and are genuinely enjoying the conversation. This gradually builds up desire. Your role here with these questions or statements is to create attraction in a more natural way, like a dance, gradually. For me, it shouldn't be something very explicit or uncomfortable. It should be something very natural, relaxed, and easygoing to convey the intention to the woman who's listening. This phrase is more of a statement. Actually, there's more statement than question, right? I put it as a question, but anyway. It's when you're building a connection and want to move towards intimacy. You drop this statement during a pause, a comfort break, to deepen the intimacy. Like, "It's amazing how we match. I like that. You like that. You play with this idea of bizarre, man. It's so bizarre how much we match." I'm finding this so crazy, because when you play like this, it's sure that the woman will agree a lot with you. It's real. Wow, so crazy how we match. So, it's really cool how that impacts the person. And she realizes that you guys are very similar. She becomes even more eager to get to know you better, to see if you really match for real. If this isn't a sign from the universe, then what is? I'll always tell everyone around me that when the universe throws something by chance, it works wonders in a conversation. During an approach, we don't want women to think that you're a conscious person who studies and is the communication nerd, who knows exactly how to start a conversation. You want her to think it was something random, something that the universe provided, in that moment when you two were talking. So, you decide, if this isn't a sign from the universe, I don't know what is. That way, you take the responsibility off yourself and put it in the hands of the universe. No one wants to go against the will of the universe, right? We're here talking. So if something more happens between us, it's because the universe wanted it. It's all good. This question is very powerful and works really well if you're approaching a stranger or just starting to talk to her recently. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever connected so deeply with someone in such a short time? And let her respond, of course. If you feel that there's truly a deep connection with her, using the right topics and maintaining the conversation structure properly, you've really connected with her. This question might make her think, wow, that's amazing. It's been a long time since I've met someone like this, that I connect with in such a short time. So, you play the contrast with her, making her constantly compare you with past interactions or relationships. And when you throw out this question, she thinks and reflects on those past experiences and might say, damn, it's true. This guy was the one who impacted me the most in such a short time. This only reinforces in her mind that, once again, fate wanted this to happen, that you're the Prince Charming, and I'm sure of it. This last statement is great for when you're almost at the point of kissing, to create sexual tension. Here it is. I can't explain it, but you have something that attracts me a lot. It's so intriguing how different and good it is. Dude, when you drop that line affirming that she has a way that attracts you a lot, but you can't explain it, you kind of step away from the standard compliments like, wow, you're so beautiful, or you're so cool, you're perfect. You're kind of saying, dude, I'm a detached guy. I have a lot of contacts with women, but you have a way that attracts me in a very different manner. It's strange, different, but at the same time, really good. So, she might wonder, was that good? Was that bad? Is he comparing me? Is he not? That generates a really intense situation. But the first sentence is the one that really matters. You have a way that attracts me. The other sentences are to prove that you're not just anyone. You're praising her for that reason. You're giving context to your personality. This really works wonders. I hope you guys enjoyed this video really. I hope it helped with the phrases. If you like this approach format, I don't even want to call it a pickup line, right? But if you guys like this style of cool phrases to use during the conversation, phrases to create sexual tension, phrases to generate connection, if you want me to bring more, comment down below. We're in this together. Let's dominate the game. That's it.